There's a brand new FIFA gaming website that's launched in the next few weeks. To stay up to date with it, make sure you visit their website and subscribe to their newsletter. Make sure you use the TheGamerCan when you sign up to it as well. It's going to be the best way to get into FIFA cash gaming, so check them out in the link down below. If you guys are looking to pick yourself up some fast, cheap and reliable FIFA coins, I've found the cheapest place around at the moment is goldr.com. If you use discount code KURT5, you get yourself a percentage off, and they're by far the best site, so check them out in the link down below. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new completed transfers episode. Today we have a bumper episode with I believe 12 players in it. So before we get stuck into it, what I do want to say is if you guys could smash that like button, that'd be amazing. It takes quite a while to do all the research for that, so it'd be greatly appreciated if we could smash 750 likes. Also sub if it is your first time watching one of these videos. But without any further ado, let's get stuck into it. And first up we have Baluli, Fares Baluli. This guy has signed for Monaco for £2.5 million. I think it's a fantastic signing for Monaco. He's one of those players that's tipped to be a very good attacking mid. Obviously he's French and there's a lot of dealings going on in France, especially in this episode. There was a lot of stuff going on. So first up we have Baluli, 2.5 mil, great deal in my opinion. Next up we have Nathaniel CLYNE, has signed for Liverpool for 12.5 million. I'm sure you guys have seen this. Once again, Big Brendan has raided Southampton Football Club. It's going to be interesting to see how CLYNE gets on. It seems like every year more and more Southampton players join Liverpool and they just go downhill. So we'll see if there's much of a decline for CLYNE. Next up we have Demba Ba. He's signed for Shanghai Shenhua. Very interesting signing. He's had a fantastic season in Turkey this year, scoring a crazy amount of goals. But depending on licenses, he might not be in the game next year. So I put this card in. He may not even be on FIFA 16 next year though, which will be a big shame because he's a very fun player to use in my opinion. Next up we have Douglas Costa. What a signing this is. 24 million from Shakhtar Donetsk to FC Bayern Munich. Now, a great player on Ultimate Team with great pace, dribbling, passing, shooting. A very fun player to use indeed. And he's now signed for Bayern, so it's going to be crazy to see how good their team is. I'm not sure whose position he will take up or what the deal will be, but with 24 million, you'd expect him to play at least a good chunk. Next up we have Eder, a guy who used to be a FIFA beast back in FIFA 13, I believe. He was one of those bargain gems that everyone would lose their mind about. Well, he has just signed for Swansea City. They kind of have a little thing for these Portuguese strikers at the moment. Previously it was Nelson Oliveira, and now they've got Eder. I don't know how he'll settle in. I don't know if he'll be any good. But for an undisclosed fee, you never ever know. Next up is Iago Falco. This guy, I'm sure you guys may remember, was an incredible silver on FIFA either 12 or 13, back when the cards were rectangular. But he was a Tottenham central attacking mid, silver with 4-star skills and a crazy good left foot. He's now just signed for Roma after a good season with, I believe it was Genoa, for 5 million. A very interesting signing, and I'm intrigued to see how he gets on there. Next up we have Imbola, has signed up for FC Porto for 14 million. A good little signing in my opinion, a nice solid defensive mid. France seem to make quite a few good defensive mids, so there's a lot of ones for us to choose from now on Ultimate Team. Imbola looks like a fun little player, good pace, good physical, defending and dribbling and passing, all really decent, and will definitely be a solid DM to use in game. Next up we have Kuzmanovic. I doubt anyone really cares about this guy and that anyone has any intention to try him out, but he's moved from Inter Milan back to FC Basel, where he started his career off. He's not a very good player on Ultimate Team. Looks like he's going to be getting downgraded to a silver because he's down to a 74 on head-to-head as well. Terrible pace, defending physical is okay, but once again, I doubt you'll ever see him being used on Ultimate Team. Next up we have Miranda, and in my opinion this is an incredible signing for Inter Milan. It has been such a rock at the back of that Atletico Madrid defence, and for 11 million I'm kind of shocked they've let him go. It really has surprised me. I feel like he's one of those players that could get into almost any side in the world, and to go to Inter for just 11 mil seems like an absolutely great signing, and Inter are making some great moves. So are AC Milan in this transfer window, and it's really exciting to see. Next up we have Lucas Ocampos, who's been on loan at Marseille since January from AS Monaco. They've decided to make it a permanent deal. I couldn't find the fee anywhere, but he has decided to join on a permanent deal at Monaco. And he's a good little promising player, Argentinian. So many great Argentinian players nowadays, and once again another Ligue 1 French based move again. Next up we have Paulinho, is signed for FC Guangzhou. Crazy that Spurs have managed to get 10 mil for this guy. What an absolute flop he was. But once again, he's a player that has been moving out of a licensed league into a non-licensed FIFA league, and we never know, he might not be in Ultimate Team or FIFA at all next year, but EA may manage to get the license next year. There's a lot of big players going there, so it would make sense for them. And last but most certainly not least, once again another Liga 1 deal, and that is CLYNE. He's a Man City player who's been on loan to PSV but has now got a permanent move to Marseille for 3.5 mil. A great signing for Marseille, one of many good dealings I feel like they've done in this window already, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they get on next season. But that, boys, is the end of this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. Remember to smash that like button if you did. If we could hit 750 likes, guys, that would be amazing. Comment down below who you think will be the biggest transfer this summer. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.